I want to now dive in, Peter, to people actually using this. Rob Ham, real estate agent in Claremont, trendy guy in his 20s. I know you've been helping him and liaising with him about how he uses it. Before we watch a clip of Rob, what have you noticed?
Look, I learn a lot off Rob. He is just a jet on Twitter, and he approaches it in a way that he just puts stuff out there that's really conversational. It's interesting. It's very fluid. And he just has fun on Twitter, and people warm to him as a result. And I just think Rob Ham does it just about as good as anyone going around at the moment on Twitter. Yeah.
Well, let's watch. We caught up with him a few weeks ago, and then see what he has to say about all this stuff, how he uses it. Well, I'd like to introduce you to Rob Ham, who's the Business Development Manager here at Airy & Associates, who uses social media extensively. So, Rob, how do you use social media? Which sites?
I'm currently experimenting with Facebook and Twitter.
Right.
We use Facebook with an Airy business page, but Twitter I use as a personal account and Facebook as a personal as well.
So how do you use it in your real estate marketing, and should it really be used for business, and how can it be used for business?
I think it's certainly a balancing act. With you can't sort of be a hard sell. You want to actually provide good quality information for the public, and then every now and again throw out a property they've got for rent or for sale or something like that.
So you've got a business page set up here on Facebook, as well as your own profile, I presume.
Yes.
And you've got fans of your business page. So what sort of information do you post on your business page for your fans?
Well, on here at the moment we've got information about the new residual current device laws that have just come into effect. Information about interest rates that were on hold last week.
Right.
We've got a post there of a property we've got in the Old Swan Brewery.
And so the fans are landlords, clients, buyers,
tenants, friends, everything, all the like. We basically want to try and create, put out good information for anyone out there.
And what sort of feedback are you getting from the people who, I know the page has only been going a few weeks, months?
Yeah, it's good when you get the interaction on the actual site with the clients. That's what we're really after. We want people to ask questions, post information out, as well as we've even got information about one of our owners' businesses that they've started up. So we put a post out trying to promote them as well, which is just sort of...
So it's just another way really of communicating with your clients and maybe with prospective clients as well.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, we want to create like a little, I guess, community situation where people can, ask questions, we can promote information, really really create a community.
And everyone seems to be on Facebook these days.
Pretty much, yeah. If you go and speak to people about it, it's more almost like if you're not on Facebook or if you've never heard of Facebook, like where have you been? So.
Yep. So what about Twitter then? And probably it's become mainstream now, but in the last few months, it gets a lot of people pouring scorn about Twitter. It's just a waste of time. You're addicted to it. You're just interested in what Ashton Kutcher's up to. So how do you use this in real estate marketing?
I use this, you can post out links to articles that you find on the internet. You can also trim those down using a program called Trim, which is good as well because you can track how many clicks you've had on the link, which is really good to sort of just see what people are clicking on.
And this is your own personal page, so I presume you mix a little bit of personal stuff with a little bit of business just thrown in every now and then?
Yeah, I try and sort of keep it real and let people know exactly what I'm doing at different times of the day. So, yeah, I think as far as that's my personal side, but I also, post information, as I said, about articles. So it's really about who I am, both during work and outside of work, just so people get a really good understanding of who I am, basically.
So what would you say to real estate agents who ban this at the workplace? They ban Facebook, they ban Twitter, they don't want their staff on it at all. What would you say to those people?
Look, I see the reasons why they do it, but I think if they sit down and work out a staff policy that everyone must adhere to, otherwise it will go. I think the staff certainly would take that on board and comply with it. Another option would be to have one computer set up in the office so people can use it during lunch breaks or whatever. I know there's businesses out there that even run KPIs based off how many friends they've got and all that sort of stuff, and I think it is the way of the future. It's all about networking and how many people especially in real estate. So there's one extreme to the other with different offices and what different people are doing out there.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Rob, for explaining how you're using it, and I wish you all the success with your social media policy.
Fantastic. Thanks, Charlie.
It was Rob Ham from Airy & Associates. All right. Well, that was Rob Ham. Anything you picked up there, Peter?
Oh, Rob's bang on the money where he said, don't sell in social media. It's not what it's about.
Okay, great. We'll go to a break now, and after that, we'll be back with blogging.